so welcome back to IntuitiveTea Gemini. This is going to be the updated relationship reading for Capricorns. This is going to be for the collective, so take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you enjoyed this energy exchange, I ask that you please like, comment, and subscribe. And let's see what's going on for Capricorns relationship-wise. November. What's going on with Capricorns? What is going on with Capricorns? Five of Wands, Death card upright. So you're in some sort of conflict as well. I feel like this conflict is between you and the person you're in a relationship with. This person's not hearing you out. This is how you feel. Like this person's not considering your opinion or considering your feelings when it comes to these situations and the things y'all going through. And maybe you're considering putting an end to that. The Fool card being reversed is saying you don't want new beginnings. The King of Cups card being reversed is speaking on you being unhappy. The Nine of Wands card being reversed is saying that you've been through a lot with this person, but it's like the history no longer matters. So y'all most definitely feel like you're putting an end to this conflict. You're going to put an end to this relationship altogether because you're realizing that, you know what, maybe I'm pouring more into this situation than what I'm receiving. They're saying that you at first tried to continue to work this out because of the history, because of how far back y'all go. But I feel like now you're starting to see maybe the history is what's keeping you stuck. It's saying you shouldn't be focused on the past, you should be focused on your future. If you feel like this person is going to continue to bring the same negativity or the same things to you in the future, then you need to cut this connection now. It's saying don't stick around just because of time invested. It's saying you can meet somebody after this person that makes you, that you grow closer to and y'all have a better relationship than the one you were with, for some years. The King of Cups card being reversed is saying you're very unhappy. You're unhappy in this relationship. This could be for Capricorn female speaking on the masculine energy, King of Cups. You're unhappy, so it's saying they don't understand why you're kind of suffering in silence. You're making yourself suffer by being around this person. The Fool card being reversed is speaking on new beginnings that you don't want to take. So I don't feel like you want to progress with this individual. I most definitely don't see a future between you two. I feel like you see it as well. Like you don't see a future in this connection. The Two of Pentacles reversed is saying you've been going back and forth between two different choices, leaving this person or staying, but now you realize leaving is what's going to be best for you. It's like you finally made your mind up about what's to come from it. You do feel like with the Four of Cups upright that you tried to be here for this person. Like you went above and beyond for this individual, but they never gave you the opportunity or never returned this love back to you. It's like, I'm tired of trying now. I continuously, give my hand and support and love, try to be here for you, try to do this and the third, but you don't feel as if this person is noticing the efforts that you're putting in. And that's another reason why you want to walk away. And you're actually not wrong for that. It's saying this kept you up at night at some point. Like at one time this kept you up at night. You were stressed about this. It really bothered you that you didn't know how to proceed. Like you didn't know what to do in this connection. Let's see what else we have. Okay. Yeah, it's saying at one point you tried to do whatever you could. You even tried to learn new ways or new things. You tried to be knowledgeable. And this is not like book sense I'm speaking. It's speaking on like changing things within you. Saying, okay, well maybe this is holding the relationship back. Maybe I could work on this because this could be a hindrance. But now it's saying you're no longer willing to try. At one point you were. Now it's saying at this point, what's in this situation is what's in the situation. It's like you don't feel like there's nothing more you can give to this connection. Just this card reverse. Yeah, you don't feel like this connection is working out in your favor at all. You don't feel like it's going to work out in your favor. You've been patient. You tried to balance. You tried to give this person the benefit of the doubt. It's literally saying you feel as if you tried to network and collaborate with this person, but relationship-wise. So it's saying like compromising. If I don't do this or if I do this type situations. Four of Swords is saying you're no longer allowing this person to stress you out. This person in this relationship, the conflict that's coming along with it, you're no longer allowing that. The Five of Pentacles, it's like you feel like you're out in the cold as far as you putting in effort, but this person not putting in any is what it's saying. Strength card being reversed is saying you're doubting yourself. You're doubting that you can get through this. The Strength card reversed is really speaking on the fact that you're not realizing how strong you are. You can overcome this situation. And it's not necessarily saying you have to be in a relationship with this person, but it's saying the strain and stress that you're going through currently, it's only temporary. Like this is a seasonal thing. You have good seasons, bad seasons. It's saying it's very seasonal. Don't take what you're going through to heart, because it's not supposed to dishearten you. It's actually supposed to build you, build your strength. Allow you to see yourself in a different light. Allow you to realize you're stronger than what you give yourself. Now let's see Capricorn. Let's see what's going on. It's saying you feel like everything that y'all have overcome together, this person would have been putting in more effort than what they have been. You feel like you're still isolated, like you're the only person devoting time and devoting energy into this relationship. You feel like this person isn't showing up for you the way you're showing up for them. This unhappiness is coming from the fact that you've nurtured this connection. Like I said, a lot of you Capricorns have been with this person for a long time, and it's saying you feel like you put in a lot of work. And to watch it go to waste, that is bothering you, but at the same time, it's like, I'd rather watch this go to waste than continue to be unhappy. It's saying this situation was stressing you out at one point, but because I feel like you're about to move forward and actually make this decision to walk away, it's going to improve for you. Like, you're going to see a change. You're no longer going to be around that energy, that negative energy. And because it's showing multiple people, I don't feel like it's necessarily just that person. It could be, you know, their family members having something to say about this connection. It bothered you because at one point, like I said, you wanted new beginnings. You were willing to put in the effort. You did a lot. You went above and beyond making changes. But now it's saying you're no longer seeing eye to eye with this person. You're no longer focused on new beginnings. I don't feel like you want progression with this individual. It's like you feel like the time that y'all shared together has come to an end. It's literally saying you're going to put an end to this because you patiently waited and things didn't change from your point of view. You tried to be here for this person. You reached out to them multiple times. They always had this wall up or just not wanting to change, or I guess compromise and see what it is that was bothering you to fix it. But it's saying you're putting an end to that. Now you're focused on your own happiness. And it's not selfish. You can't pour into someone else's cup if you don't have anything in yours. So it's saying if you're not happy, you can't bring happiness to someone else. That conflict is something you went back and forth between. You realize that you're not going to win in that situation, especially if it's involving their family. Their family is involved in this. Then it's saying you're starting to realize it's a dead end. Like, this is basically a dead end street. You tried everything you can. You've done everything you can. But you really do need to walk away. Some of you, the reason why you haven't walked away and why you're still in that connection is because you are benefiting from this person in some sort of way. So it's like, that's why you don't want to detach. Like I said, at one point I really do feel like you went back and forth with this on what you should do. Should I leave this person? Should I stay with this person? Should I work it out? To receive conflict as your very first card and death as the second one, it is saying that you're gonna, that's like the main focus for you this month, is putting an end to this conflict. Because you have the Fool card reversed as your third card, and that's saying you don't want new beginnings. I don't feel like you're going to move forward with this person after this month. I feel like this month is going to be, for some of you, the relationship has already ended, Capricorn, but for some of you, you will end this relationship this month because you realize you're not, like, what you want to happen is not going to happen. No matter how much you turn or squeeze this, no matter how much you speak up about it, it's not going to work in your favor. It's like you're trying to control situations and you're trying to control the outcome. That's why you're unhappy. You're trying to control something. Instead of just letting this be and moving forward, you're trying to control what this person does and how they are or how you need them to be in the relationship. It's never going to work because then that person's going to start pretending. They're going to start conforming to what you ask them to do or how you ask them to be, and that's not good because you are basically going to be in a relationship. You are basically going to be in a relationship with yourself, really. If you're in a relationship and you don't like how someone is or the attributes, or you don't like something about someone and you constantly are trying to fixate on them or change them every 5 seconds, you're changing them to be someone you want them to be, not who they actually are. You need to be happy with the person you receive, who you actually want to be in a relationship with. If you can't be happy with that person and accept them how they come, then it's saying you need to find someone else because you don't truly love that person. If you truly love that person, you would accept everything that came with that individual as well as like how they are. If you're changing them, you don't love that person, so you need to find someone who best suits you that you don't have to change and work on. You don't get in a relationship to work on people and fixate and change their ways and this and the third. You get in a relationship because you love someone for how they came, how you met them. So that's very important, Capricorn, as you move forward. To remember, try not to control situations too much. Try not to, change people. If they want to be a certain type of way, allow that to happen. Allow them to be that way. It's not your job really to change these people. It's not your job to, go above and beyond and fit them into your story or fit them into what you would like them to be or how you would like them to be. To receive strength reverse is saying that you're stronger than this situation, and you need to realize that you need to stop allowing this situation to get you down. You have more control than what you think. It's a mental thing. If you think positive thoughts about this, more than likely you'll receive a positive outcome from it.